That's
All
true.
right. What's up, everybody in the reading corner? And
Hey.
guess what? Today we have a very special birthday episode. We are celebrating our favorite Gemini, Miss Amber. Woo!
Big Gemini, what's popping? What's popping? What's good?
Yay! By the time y'all hear this episode, Amber's birthday would have already passed. But we are still going to celebrate our girl over here in the reading corner, in our corner of the
Thank
internet where we
you.
read books. She deserves. She deserves. So before we get into it, Amber, what you been up to? What's been going on?
Well, I've been hanging out with you this weekend. I got to drive up to Beham and ride around with you, and that was fun because I don't get to
Hmm.
go up there often unless it's like just see families, my mother-in-law, and then we're really kind of at her house because she lives far off out in
Mm-mm.
the outskirts, well,
Near
Metro Birmingham.
almost the sticks. I didn't realize how far
So
that was either. When we met
yeah.
with y'all that one time, I was like, "Oh, this ain't gonna be that bad." Okay, then we kept driving. I'm like, "Where we going? Where?"
Yeah, she's out there. Everybody that we talk to, they're like, "Oh, we're going to such and such," and they're like, "Oh, that's out there." I'm like, "Yeah, she's far away." So I don't get to dibble and dabble around in the city unless I'm going to see, friends. So that was
Hmm.
fun. The boys are still all stars, so they have practice. That's fun. We got to get into the pool because it's finally been hot without raining. Um,
Hmm.
Really, that's about it. I'm just here trying not to get sunburnt, get my
Hmm.
face clear, drink my water, stay hydrated, stay healthy. How
Yeah,
about you,
stay
friend?
hydrated. Um, work, and more work. I have some exciting things coming for my. It's a side hustle, but it low key didn't turn into a full time. So, but yeah, I have exciting things coming for that for my
Okay.
cybersecurity work.
Yes.
Um,
Black girls in cybersecurity.
whoop, whoop. Yeah, hung out with Amber, took her around a little bit, so we have some footage for that. That's coming. We got to start dilly dallying more at night. Like if we're able to, you got to come and we got to go out at night. One good
Yes, some
time.
more dilly dallying is
Yeah.
needed.
Yes. And I'm be careful at night, y'all, around Birmingham. I do. I only dilly dally to so many places. So yeah.
Look, I ain't from around them parts, so I asked Kenny. He's the Birmingham native. I asked him what's safe and
Hmm.
what's cool to go to, and stick to the sidewalk. I'm not in these streets for real.
Right. But sometimes people just show up to places they don't be caring where it's at. They just want to start stuff. But
Anything can
anywho,
happen anywhere, so there goes that.
yes. Um, I realized this weekend with Amber, I've been living in Birmingham 10 years. So that's crazy. Still figuring out like stuff within Birmingham. But yeah, I've enjoyed living here. And what else been going on?
You celebrated your 9-year anniversary.
Yes, me and my husband been married 9 years. Woo, Amber and her hubby just celebrated last month their 10 years. So they
Yay.
are a decade in this marriage
A decade
game.
in this
That is
thing.
a blessing. So kudos to y'all
Thank
and the
you.
big man above for keeping y'all and
Listen, you
guiding
better
you
say it.
guys. So yeah, we our anniversary was very chill this year. So we're gonna do something bigger next year for our 10 year. So yeah, that's about it. Kids been in summer camp. They've been living it up. Um my paycheck been saying they've been living it up with the cost. So but they
The
worth
cost
it.
is costing.
The cost is gonna cost, but it's worth the money. So that's the good thing. If it wasn't worth the money, we was gonna have to figure something out. So what else been going on? Oh, I'm gonna save this part for the end. The book series I just finished. Yeah, I'm gonna say that for the end for our little book section.
No.
Um, but other than that, what else been going on? I think that's it. Yeah. Wait, let me pause it here. Hold on. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, this is a birthday episode for our girl Amber. And Amber had to do nothing. She had to lift the finger for this episode. We're just going to ask her questions about two books that she chose. Books that considered her favorites, that she loves. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. So, let's do it. The first
Yes.
book we are going to discuss is called The Husband's Secret. And Amber mentioned this a couple episodes ago, but we never dove into it. So I'm just going to give a little synopsis about what The Husband's Secret is. And whenever you get a book like that, The Husband's Secret, it's like, what he got to hide? So, okay. The novel is set in Sydney, Australia, where Celia Fitzpatrick is a happily married mother of three who leads a seemingly perfect life. Meanwhile, Tess O'Leary is a career woman who returns to Sydney with her son after her husband confesses that he is in love with her
Okay.
cousin and best friend Felicity. Tess's son, the career woman, and Celia's children, the mother, stay at home lady, are enrolled in the same school where Tess's ex boyfriend, Connor, who is a PE teacher, works there. Rachel Crowley, the school secretary, suspects that Connor is the man responsible for the unsolved murder of her daughter that still haunts her almost 3 decades later. This is crazy. I just really took the time to read the full synopsis because all I did was like the first couple sentences. This is a lot of people. This is a lot of moving parts already. So
It's a lot of
then,
moving parts.
then one day when Celia's husband is away, she finds a letter from her husband to only be opened in the event of his death. Celia opens the letter anyway, and the devastating secret she discovers has massive consequences for her and the other women involved. Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm not gonna give it away in case anybody wants to read it or just here to celebrate one of Amber's favorite books. So, like we always do, we have discussion topics because our books can still relate to real life either way. So, first question I want to know, Amber, is why do you love this book so much?
So when I got put onto this book, I was a flight attendant and I was doing a lot of reading because if you know, we're doing a lot of flighting, a lot of sitting. So I was able to like read a lot. And I was walking past and this woman was reading something and she was like, oh, I just go through this and I pick things. And I think I was in a book hole, like, the show hole where you don't have nothing. I was in a
Mm-hmm.
book hole. So I was like, what I want to read next? And she was like, you tried this one, like The Husband's Secret. That was a good one. And I was like, okay. And she gave me like 3 other books to try, but I was like, let me start with that one. And I read the back of it. And I'm like, okay, cool. And how you mentioned it has like a lot of people, a lot of moving
Mm-hmm.
parts. The way that this author, Lorianne Moriarty, the way she does that is just a skill. Like she weaves everybody's story together so perfectly. I know I
Mm-hmm.
mentioned it 1,000 times before because she is my favorite Caucasian author. She did the show Little Big Lies, which is also one of her books. And
Mm-hmm.
now, if I'm not mistaken, it's on Hulu too, which I just can't finish watching because I got kids home for the summer. Eight
Mm-hmm.
Perfect Strangers, which was a good book too. So, and in each of those books, she always weaves in all of the people and all the things. And I'm like, if I was ever to write a book, I could probably never do that. But she does that so well. And the secrets that came out from the husband's letter were like,
Oh yeah.
and she even goes back in time to help piece this together.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you, I put that book down, I was like, girl, how did you come up with this? Like, what happened in your life to
Spark
make you
this.
think that this should be the outcome and this should happen?
Mm.
But I
Mm.
will say, you know how I am about people getting they just do.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who did something, I feel like, everything worked out in a way that the readers would be satisfied with how that ended. I think
Mm-hmm.
sane people, unless you look crazy, but regular folks will be satisfied with how it ends. And
Okay.
so I just ain't never had a book to really like in regular life that wasn't like a horror or something like that, like really like shock me like that for like
Mm-hmm.
regular things. If this would have been in movies, people been like, or like it could have been made a good sitcom out of it, a good series.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hmm. Okay. That's cool. All right. We're gonna get into our first topic because and you saying like how when they finally learn whatever the secret is or secrets, it's like mind blowing. So um what I was going to say. It was I guess too, like at first you assume, oh, he cheating. But I was like, it gotta be deeper than that. It has to be like you can't just
It
I
was
mean, you
deeper than that.
could write a whole book about a husband cheating and put it in a letter and
I
keep it
mean,
a
yeah, because
secret,
it's
but
been
will it
done.
be like to get a mind-blowing reaction? So that's why I was like, oh, it definitely gotta be some other stuff. Cause when I was reading the synopsis, I was like, murder, unsolved murder, that's right up my alley. Well, figuring out who solved it. So, okay. First discussion question for you, Amber, is does knowing the truth always lead to a better outcome? And think about the book too when you answer your question.
Ugh, that's tough. Um, I I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to say yes because someone being hurt doesn't lead to a better outcome. I mean, so because some people
Mm-hmm.
can't handle things. I feel like some people learn the truth about things and they go kill somebody, and that's not a better outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I guess no, it doesn't always lead to a better outcome, depending on the person who's receiving this truth's mental status, I guess, because
Mm-hmm.
you can't handle the truth.
You're right.
So
Look, I was waiting for you to be like, it could be both. Like me and be like, no. Is it yes or no?
no,
What do you think?
because I was gonna say yes because in my life I feel like it has been better,
Mm-hmm.
um, but I can see how in someone else's situations, as in reference to the book,
Mm-hmm.
how it could have went left. But in reference to the book, I do think that it was best that it all came out because you had
Okay.
people wondering about things. You had a mom that was wondering about what happened to her daughter. She was
Mm-hmm.
thinking somebody else had done it. She was, confused. And then you have somebody who knows the answers to this, and so that's laying on his chest. And then you got somebody who finds out about this, and then it affects all the people involved. So in that instance, yes, because things were festering because nobody really knew the exact truth of what happened.
Mm. Okay. I like that answer. I can agree. Okay. I just want like just that little synopsis. I'm still thinking about it. You got Rachel, you got the career woman, then you got Celeste, and Rachel think that this man did it, but he probably didn't do it. And then you got the kids at the same school. Too
When
much.
I say it was a lot, it was a lot, but it kept me engrossed. I hope that you read it, especially since
No,
I'm
I
catching up
will read it
on.
now after this. It was I put down my TBR. I think I put it on my TBR anyway when you first just like mentioned it real quick. But
Mhm.
yeah, definitely got to read it now to give myself a little smut break, just a little bit. Uh, okay. So, next question. What does this book suggest about the weight of holding secrets in a marriage? So, like, does this book suggest to you that there should be no secrets in a marriage, or does it suggest to you some things you should take to the grave with you?
I think it suggests there should be no huge secrets in your marriage. Like
Okay.
if you did something when you were in high school with the
Mm-hmm.
ex or whatever, like stuff like that. No, that don't matter. But important things that could things that maybe possibly were illegal, things that
Mm-hmm.
could, jeopardize the safety of your family, jeopardize, what y'all got going on, things that could come back and haunt you in your
Mm-hmm.
present life. Like those things should be shared. because it's not just yourself anymore. It's like your
Mm-hmm.
whole family.
Yeah. I
And
was thinking that. I was just in my mind thinking, oh yeah, stuff that'll come back and haunt you. And then you said it. Look at that.
yeah, so stuff like that, because you don't want, like, the last thing you would want is somebody busting down your door and your spouse looking like, no, not my husband, not my wife. And then they looking at you like, yeah, I did that. What? Like, so I'm over here standing 10 toes down, my man, my man, my man, and you over here robbing banks. And you ain't let me
I think
know.
that
Like,
would low key, I think that would piss me off even more. Like, not even necessarily the action, like, unless he did something that was like just crazy bad, you know what I mean? But like, say like he robbed a bank, and I'm just all like, he ain't do that. He ain't robbed no bank. He did,
that would piss
ma'am,
me off.
ma'am. Look at this video footage. Is that
That
not
would
your
piss me
husband?
off. That would piss me off. I literally tell my kids when they go to
Now we both
school,
in jail because
right?
we're gonna have to duke it out. I'm gonna have to slap some sense into you. Cause what you mean?
I literally tell the kids the same thing. I'm like, if don't have me going to the school
Yeah.
standing 10 toes down for you, and you then did exactly what they said you did, and then you telling me they
Mm-hmm.
did it, and now I'm up in here with the rah rah because I'm believing you.
Mm-hmm.
You
Cause
ain't
now it's
gonna
about
want
to
to
be
know what I'm gonna do
worse.
to you when we get to the car.
Now it's about to be worse. Like if you would have said the truth, be like, okay, she's not lying about this. I did talk too much during class, whatever. No, like, all right, I'll have a little conversation, but at least you
Right?
told
You
me
already got
before I
punished
went
in
in
school.
there.
I don't gotta punish you twice, type thing. Like, cool. But you up here lying to me? These people after
Yeah.
me, it ain't my fault. They hate me. They can't stand me. She bullying me. And I
Then
go
you
up
gonna
there with the
embarrass
smoke, come in the club, shaking my dreads, throwing these bows and busting heads.
me?
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
Mm-mm. Cause
So for you to have me looking crazy on national TV, my man ain't robbed no banks. My man ain't no kingpin. And you did it. And they got you.
and they got you in 4K. They got the evidence because usually they don't pull up, depending on the agency, till you have
Right.
evidence. Because then I'm already gonna be skeptical if the FBI come knocking at our door and I'm like, oh, they got something on you, and you better let me know right now what it is.
Let me know right now. This first
Don't
phone
let me
call,
hang you out to
I got
dry.
the lawyer. You call me first.
Yeah.
You already know not to talk without the
Who
lawyer.
who
Call
paying the
me.
bills? Because you can't be paying no bills locked up. You can't be paying these lawyers locked up. So I'm doing that. You want this good counsel? You better show me something. Tell me something. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
that's crazy. Uh,
Yes.
she
So
probably gonna
yes,
kill
it
me.
is. I feel like in marriages, you should definitely be as truthful as possible, especially when it's something that could affect your marriage and affect how, like, your spouse looks at you,
Mm-hmm.
um
Our life.
affect your life. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, come on now. It's like, and then why would you not? Like, if you're, especially if you're married to them, like, you're doing all of this legal stuff, you legally bonded with them, you have had kids. At
Mm-hmm.
this point, what you doing? What you doing all that for? You could have not been married doing that. You do that with a
Exactly.
girlfriend.
And you don't trust me?
Right.
It
Like,
better
that
be a
says something
secret.
else.
Like, you better, if it's a secret that you not willing to share with me, you better make sure there is no evidence of whatever
Right.
you did left. Because you better be able to take that to your grave, no matter what it is. If you feel like you can't share it with me, yeah, at that point, I don't even want to know. If you can take it to your grave and it's not affecting our kids, nothing like that, then take it. Yeah. Well, I did have one more question. So, if you could pick out of Celeste, Rachel, or the other lady's name, Tess,
Mm-hmm.
out of those women, or maybe none of them, but could you, if you had to be a character in the book, which one of those would it be?
I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if I felt like I could have been a character, but maybe like the wife. And I think that was, I can't remember her name because it has been a minute now since I
Celeste?
read the book.
You said
But the wife of the
Celeste.
husband. I think I
Okay.
could have been her because I could have dealt with that secret. Like, it would have
Mm-hmm.
been devastating,
Mm-hmm.
but
You could
I
have
feel
dealt
like I'm
with
pretty
it.
ride or die. I'm like,
Hmm.
hey, let's get to the bottom of this, all these things like that. And then
Hmm.
when it all came out, like, yeah, like I could have been. I feel like I could have been. Now, if y'all read this book and she done did some crazy stuff, remember it has been years since I read this. I was a flight attendant for
Disclaimer.
5 years, and since then I've had 2 kids. A lot of mom brain has gone on. I just remember the book had me hooked. So yeah,
Okay. I can't pick a character because I haven't read the book. So I'll come back to y'all when I do read it. All right. We're going to move on to our next book, and that is titled Little Fires Everywhere. And by Little Fires Everywhere is by Celeste. So
NG,
NG.
Ning, I don't know.
I didn't even want to try. So that's I was like Celeste. But for those who don't know, there is a book and there was a show on Hulu for Little Fires Everywhere. So that's how I was introduced to Little Fires Everywhere. But Amber actually read the book. And
Yes,
I put it on my TBR after the show once I found out that it was based on a book. I just ain't got around to it because my
oh,
TBR is
it's
so long. So it's raining.
yes. It's just I was like looking at my window. It got so cloudy. I was gonna be in my garden today. Gotta till
Yeah,
up my spot. All right,
that's crazy.
it's
Mm.
fine.
No, because now I'm looking at my window because we were supposed to take the kids to the park. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but anywho, um, Little Fires Everywhere. It was a bomb show, so I was hoping the book would be bomb, and just because it's Amber's pick, I'm assuming it's gonna be bomb. So
It's gonna be
it's
bomb.
still on my list.
It is good.
But just a synopsis, real quick. So, Little Fires Everywhere is a really good story. I think it was on the New York Times bestseller list.
I think so. It
Yes,
was
it
up
was.
there.
Yeah. And it came out in 2017. Dang, 2017. That's wild. Like to think between 17 and 19, I think is when the show came out. But anywho,
Hmm.
so it's set in the city or town of Shaker Heights, Ohio. The
Which is a
two
real
main
city.
characters, yes. So the two main characters, Elena, I said Ellen, Elena Richardson and Mia. I think Mia's last name was Warren, but I'll just say Mia. So Elena and Mia, who on the
Yeah,
show was played by Elena was played by Reese Witherspoon,
my
and Mia.
favorite.
I love Reese
I
Witherspoon,
love her
and
so much. She does not age.
Mia, and don't is Carrie Washington.
Yes, who we also love.
And Carrie, and both are like bomb actresses. Like, if y'all don't
So
know nothing
good.
about them, you better look it up. I don't know how you don't know anything about those two if you don't, but bomb. Reese Witherspoon, Forever Elle Woods, Legally Blonde for me, because she's
P.S. The
played in
new
so much.
Elwood show that's coming out. I'm gonna watch it. They
Is
turned
it
it into
out
a
yet?
series. It starts soon. I can't. But
I'm
they
definitely
already
gonna
signed
watch
for a
it.
second season.
Oh wow, yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. Is her daughter in it?
I don't know,
Have you
but her
seen her
daughter looks just
daughter?
like her though.
My gosh. You know what? Just let me just pause real quick on the birthday episode. Because for y'all who don't know, if y'all this y'all first time tuning in, I have a daughter. And I just knew she was just gonna come out like a little chocolate baby, right? She was just gonna look like me, and she was gonna be my mini me and likes and looks and everything. This girl came out light bright, okay? She's light bright. Now she's probably about the color of Amber, maybe a little lighter than
I
Amber
think she's
actually.
lighter than me, y'all.
Amber is like, yeah, she's lighter than Amber by like a shade or two.
She's almost yellow. I'm caramel brown.
My
She's yellow almost.
mother-in-law's genes are so strong. So strong. And it's, when they say like you're pregnant and if your child comes out looking like another person, that person got on your nerves your entire pregnancy. That was not the case. Like, love my mother-in-law down. She was so helpful. Like, no, nothing crazy there. And she come out, the nerve. After they cut her out of me, she came out my sunroof hollering for her to look like her daddy and her grandma. No words. No words. So maybe personality wise, she'll be like me. maybe. But
I think so because Junior is definitely not. Junior's more timid.
yeah, he takes a while to warm up for sure.
Yeah,
But
it's like I don't see him being as.
he's not like he
He
can
takes
get
a lot
there.
more pushing to get mad than you do.
Mm, yeah, well, I know one of his triggers automatically is video games. That boy will cut up video games. So, but you know what's crazy? William, for those who don't know, my husband's name is William. He says that he's kind of like me, personality wise. So I'm like, they can't both be me, personality wise. I don't
Two
think
things
so.
can't be true.
I don't think he is. I don't know. We have very similar personality traits with things. I'll say that. But I just hope my girl at least is like me, a mini me in that way, because she definitely not a mini me in the look-alike department. My baby's beautiful, right? But even my whole family was like, "Is she gonna get darker?" Like I was like, "No, her ears aren't getting darker, her fingertips aren't getting darker. She is a light, bright baby. She's my little glow baby." And then my grandma is just like, it don't even look like you birthed her. Well, thanks a lot, Ernestine. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So
I just
I just had to get that out. Because
I'm the
Reese
opposite.
Witherspoon's
It's funny
daughter.
because I'm the opposite. My kids came out light, and my husband is chocolate like Jazz, maybe like a shade chocolater.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought they were gonna be chocolate because they're boys, and I felt like my mother-in-law's genes and stuff was like really
Would be
strong.
stronger. Yeah.
His dad is like not light skinned. His dad's like um darker brown, but not
Yeah.
dark skinned. Does that make sense? And
Mm-hmm.
I just knew. I just knew. And then they came out looking like my whole side of the family.
They're all side of the family. Yeah. Your mom, you,
And
your
the same
dad.
things. Oh, they gonna get darker. Their ears and stuff, they gonna get darker. Look at their fingers. Baby, the only time they get darker is in June.
In
When
the
they
sun, the
outside at
summertime
their
hit, and
pool.
that's it.
In the
Yeah.
wintertime, they look about lighter than me.
They pale, little pale babies, little pale chocolate babies.
But I'm
Like,
okay with that because they're boys. And if I'm gonna have two boys and I have no more kids, the least they can do is look like me. Hell.
it's like, bro, I was waiting too for weeks. I was like, I think this is it. I think this is just as dark as
This
she
is
gonna
it.
get. And she didn't get darker until the summertime when she was outside. So my mom, we had that conversation too. She was like, my little G baby, I just knew she was gonna be a little chocolate baby. I just knew it. I was like, me too. And look what happened. So see how God worked? You be wanting this, you come out with this. It's all on
I just
him.
feel like they were gonna be so cute if they was chocolate. Like my husband fine. I'm gonna have some handsome chocolate young men. Boy, he said he's gonna give you some caramel. Boom.
Caramel. Boom. You got handsome caramel babies. There you go.
There
So,
we go.
well, if you would have probably pushed out a girl, she would have been like you.
That's what I say. I'm like, but then,
We would have ended up
like
having
I
a daughter.
said, Lord probably gave me two girls or two more boys, and you know what? We just don't need me to play like that.
Just to be funny. Let me sprinkle that in real quick. Oh, what if you would have had a girl and a boy, like fraternal twins?
The fact of still that there would be three
Wild.
total men, boys in the house would still be insane.
Yeah, that would
I
be.
have to
I
take the
thought I
girl
was
and
gonna
leave.
have
Like it ain't safe for us in here.
right. I thought I was gonna. I knew scientifically, like the chances of us having a girl the second time around would be higher. But I was perfectly fine with having a boy. Like I was like, I'm gonna be a boy mom because I come from a family full of women, full of girls. I have nothing but sisters. So, well, I'll take it back. The ones I have sisters. So I was like, I want to be a boy mom. I've lived in a household full of women. My whole life just about like I ain't got to worry about doing no hair because their daddy gonna handle it. Cut that hair. Yeah, if y'all want locks, go get it done. That's fine. Whatever. But now and then she has a head full of hair. Like
Head full of hair.
a head full of hair. And yeah, but that's my girl. That's my baby. That's my baby girl. Sorry. The Reese Witherspoon daughter conversation triggered me. If you can't tell,
Because she looks just like her mama.
I mean twins. Like If
Yeah,
like you're looking at like when she was in Legally Blonde and before that with her daughter when she was younger. So like you can tell Reese Witherspoon gotten older, but she still looks great.
she still
Like
looks hella good though.
really good. Cause she be minding her business. I don't think I've heard anything bad about Reese Witherspoon. Like
I don't think I've ever heard
as
anything bad about
long as
her.
she's been working in Hollywood, I feel like that is a feat.
Her kid just
Like
graduated from college.
yeah, and she got two. She got two kids, right? A boy and a girl. So
Hmm.
yeah, I've never heard anything bad about her. And she was on one of my favorite shows that used to come on. Of course, the Home Edit.
Hmm.
She was like one of their first houses they did on there.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I used to love the Home Edit. Okay, anywho, back to Little Fires Everywhere. I'm rambling. So Alina rents her family property to Mia and her daughter Pearl, who came into town. Like they are new to town. They just came traveling, moving around, whatever. Mia is an artist, and her lack of roots and intense focus on her art unnerves Alina, who lives a very orderly life. The mom, the of what? Three, four kids. I can't remember exactly how many. I think it was four kids, like two boys, two girls, something like that.
Hmm.
Or at least three. And
Yeah, at least three. I think she had two daughters and a
I,
son, or
I know
two
she had a
sons, something like that.
son
It might have
for
been two
sure.
sons too.
Yeah, I think it was four of them.
Okay.
But their lives intertwine, but beyond just renter and landlord, because Mia's daughter Pearl becomes friends with Elena's kids, and it's like the rest of the time, Pearl is just like, oh, like this family, this is an orderly life, and like they're, have structure, all of that. When some of Elena's kids are like, oh, well, Mia's like, more free spirited and loving and just like go with the flow. And it's like, it's going to be okay. It's not a big deal type of person. So when Mia starts to notice a change in Pearl, she's like, okay, something is going wrong here. And she takes on I forgot about this part. She take on a housekeeping role for the family
Yes.
to like really dive in to see what's going on with her kid. And I totally forgot about that part. So it's just like it's different controversies and things happening like that or whatever. Um, and in the book, it says Miss Richardson learns that Mia is the surrogate for Joseph and Madeline Ryan, a wealthy couple who could not conceive on their own. Mia became pregnant with Pearl and changed her mind about giving the child to the Ryans. She fled to San Francisco, where she changed her name and raised Pearl as her own. So that's basically why she's like a nomad, pretty much.
Hmm.
The Ryans have lawyers on retainer to find Mia and Pearl. Upon learning this about Mia, Mrs. Richardson uses this information to blackmail Mia. Without any choice, Mia and Pearl pack up their car to leave. Mia finally reveals the truth to Pearl about their circumstances, and Pearl expresses loyalty to her mother, and she does want to meet the Ryans and her grandparents when she is ready. Let's see. Mrs. Richardson, all concerned with loss of Izzy when it comes to parent. Okay, so pretty much the premise of the story, and this is also me just talking about what I saw from the show, is it's like you have two different worlds, two different types of people that end up intertwining with each other. And I think it really makes them look at each other's lives, the decisions they've made, especially Alina, and
Yeah.
how they've decided to raise their children and things that basically have went wrong and how they handle it. But either way, it's a great story. I really wish they would have made a second season to the show because that was on
Okay.
the table, but unfortunately, they weren't able to do that because the director passed. Y'all, I was telling Amber the author passed. I'm so sorry, Miss Celeste NG. If you ever hear this, I wasn't trying to put death on you, girl. So sorry. I
And
just
I
knew it was
refuse
somebody
to
close to
believe it.
the
I'm like, ain't
show.
no way, because you
And
cannot
then I was
tell me
like,
that
it
there's
was
not
somebody
potential.
close to the show. It was either the author or a producer just talking. And it was the director, but RIP to her because she did a wonderful job with the
She
show.
did.
All right. So we're gonna get into it. So, which mother, and you got to pick between Mia
Oh, I'm
and
gotta pick. I
Elena,
know my pick in this.
which one would you do you relate to more?
Mia.
Mia, okay.
Mia. I am no
Why you
way
say
in
Mia?
Atlanta. I ain't as organized. I'm not as hard on my kids. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, none of that.
Mm. Okay.
My kid would definitely be able to tell me if they got into the situations that her kid found themselves into, or vice versa. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a big thing too. I'm assuming in the book too, but in the show, it was like the kids had to be on Elena's kids had to be like perfect. You know, they had to be the good grade getting, the like sport all American teenager, no room for mistakes. But then one of her children in particular, of course, you're gonna always end up with a rebellious one in the bunch. She had a child who was rebellious, and she just could not understand her. She couldn't get with what she had going on, but Mia understood her and really like took her, not took her in or under her wing, but just really gave her a safe space to talk or whatever. So yeah, so you are more of a Mia. Are there any characteristics of Elena that you might could relate to though?
I mean, definitely the wanting the best for your kids. Like,
Mm-hmm.
definitely that, because who doesn't? Like, she wasn't wrong in that. She was wrong with like how she was going about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like trying to think back between the show and the book. Like that part was good. And she was like, before she got pregnant, had the kids, like she was a go getter and a hustler and those things like that. So with that,
Mm-hmm.
the life that she provided for her kids and things like that, kudos to you, because
Mm-hmm.
that is hard. And with so many kids, because,
Mm-hmm.
baby, no, no, thank you.
Nope.
No offense to
That
nobody
cutoff
who
was
has big
two.
families. If I was rich, I'd probably have a different mindset. But yeah, no. Rich and
Yeah.
more help. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But yeah, so it was, for me, it was just the just downright shut down of true conversations with her kids. Like that's
Yeah.
something that I don't think would be me, because in this day and age, you got to be willing to talk to your kids about sex. Like, they're going to
Mhm.
try to have it. You can't be
Yeah.
like, just don't do it and think that that's going to be it. You got
Mhm.
to talk to them. You got to express to them. You got to show them crazy STD and sexually transmitted disease videos of what their little stuff will
Mhm.
look like if they doing stuff.
Boy, I'll never forget. My mom has worked in the hospital for years now, over 20 years now. And she has access to just so many pictures and like she hasn't broken any HIPAA laws or anything but like that, but like, the textbooks and the different
hmm
materials they have to use, especially when she worked in the lab and had to test for different things. Mm, mm,
Exactly.
mm.
I was like, I'm gonna be that mama. I'm like, oh, you gonna be out here doing this? You ready to have sex? Okay. Sit down
Disgusting.
here. Let me pull up this laptop for you real quick. Let me show you what not
Mhm.
using condoms will do.
Yeah.
Besides having a baby, let me show you what your little
Yeah.
thing will look like. You keep
She
on playing.
definitely my mom definitely stressed like there are other things to be scared of outside of having a baby. And
Yep.
you should be scared because some of those things will never leave you. Like you will have to
Exactly.
live with them the rest of your life and they could kill you. So she definitely like pushed that thing. And she was always an advocate for like what was it? Like if when you decide to have sex, come to me because there are different like factors that we have to be aware of. Like you need protection, you need to get a pap smear done, you need to know about X, Y, and Z. So after the first time I did it, I told my mom.
And
I
see, and that's
did.
good.
I had a conversation. Now, it's crazy. Like, I was able to really talk to my mom about sex. Like, of course, we didn't go into detail or nothing, but she
Right.
was like, I knew this day would come or whatever. But when it came to grades, school, me acting up, no, I don't want to say nothing. Because she took school so serious, and I understand why. But like, it was just crazy to me the dynamic of like I could talk to my mom about sex, but them grades be looking a little funny. Be like, I think I'm gonna hold out as long as possible. So yeah, I can see that. I would have to agree. Like knowing you, Nia would fit more. Like if you had to choose more of your cup
Yes.
of tea as far as mothering, parenting.
Yes, as far as mothering, I would be that mom. Like, yes, your friends can come over here, even if I feel like they're aggravating.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
At
your
least
friends
you
can
at the
talk to me
house.
about stuff
Mm-hmm.
because, hey, that's fine. I'm gonna keep it honest with them. No, you're
Mm-hmm.
not about to be able to do nothing illegal over here.
Right.
Like, I'm not
Yeah.
feeding y'all liquor or weed or nothing like that. No, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool. Ain't that cool? But I'm cool. Like,
So your home
it's
could be considered a safe space, basically, for
yes,
them. Mm-hmm.
yes.
And their friends. Yeah. So, okay, moving on real quick to the next topic. So, what did the title's metaphor mean to you by the end of the book, Little Fires Everywhere? What do you think it meant to you?
I felt like it meant that because I took the little fires to mean like the little issues or hurdles in your life. So with Mia, she had running away from the family that that technically her daughter belonged to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she was basically a nomad, so she was always trying to find like a place to stay. She was bumping heads with Elena.
Mm-hmm.
She was fighting, with the things with Pearl because before it was just her and Pearl. They hadn't really sat down long enough for her to get roots. So now you're dealing with like your daughter really kind of finding herself and getting
Mm-hmm.
into, not motherhood, but getting into womanhood. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a little fire, that's sparking up here. You gotta, not control that, but you gotta control that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then with Eleanor, she had stuff in her marriage. She had the kid, both daughters, and the son that was really interested in April. She had Pearl, sorry. She
Mm-hmm.
had the trying to be in the rift that she had with Mia, trying to be in her business. It was like all of the things. And
Mm-hmm.
then basically being pushed out, not having no connection with your daughter, the youngest, the middle one, not having a clue of like how to reach her. So to me, it was just like all the little issues. And in our lives, we, especially as moms, because you're dealing with like two moms, we
Mm-hmm.
always have little fires everywhere.
Everywhere.
We got the
Mm-hmm.
kids that we're trying to make sure are taken care of, or we're trying to figure them out. We got our husbands that we're trying to make sure we're pleasing sexually, that we're there for them mentally and emotionally. We have
Mm-hmm.
ourselves that we're trying to keep in shape, trying to keep our skin clear, all those things. You got your jobs, you got your friendship that you're trying to maintain, who might be
Mm-hmm.
going left at the same time your marriage is going left. So it's just it literally felt like that's what it meant for me. It was like literally little fires everywhere that, you know, just
Mm-hmm.
just a part of your life. Your life is literally little fires everywhere.
Mm. I like that. That's cool. You know what?
And
I
even the
took it
kids
like
had
that.
fires. So
Yeah. Yeah. They had their own little fires. Yeah. Yeah. I did take it. I took it as like your secrets, or not even your secrets, like not just your secrets, I mean, but like your hidden feelings, your insecurities, and all of that are the considered the little fires. And like
mhm,
they're gonna be kind of like what you said in every aspect of your life. And if you don't handle those little fires, they turn into a big fire. Hence in the show, I could say this part because I don't really think it's a like a big thing, but hence in the show, Elena's house catches on fire. So
yes,
like I feel like if you don't take care of these little fires, these little secrets, these hidden feelings, these insecurities that you have, it blows up into a big one. So now what you gonna do? You
right.
know? So that was good. That was good. So we're gonna move on to our next segment. We're gonna play a this or that game. And I
Okay.
based it off Amber because she always has good questions. And then I'll be trying to be like, well, this, and that. You'd be like, no, is this or that, Jazz? Yes or no? So we're gonna get into it. These questions are based off the books, The Husband's Secret and Little Fires Everywhere.
Okay.
So first one, open the letter immediately or wait years. This
Oh,
or
I'm nosy. I'm probably gonna open the letter.
I'll open the letter. Okay. Marry someone with a hidden past or be the one hiding it.
Be the one hiding it.
Okay. Find out your spouse's secret from them or from someone else.
Oh, find out from them.
Okay, I can give that. I agree. All right. Mia's nomadic life or Elena's suburban life?
I'm gonna be a suburban life.
Mm,
I need
yeah.
stability, especially with kids. Like I need
Mm-hmm.
stability. I feel like that's not really healthy for a child to
Yeah.
be just on the move without any type of roots anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's different if you're a military family, but yeah,
Because
that
your root is the military, technically.
right. Like you,
Yeah.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. Like you still have some type of roots somewhere to something. They had no
Mm-hmm.
roots, no ties to nothing, and I
Yeah.
don't think that was healthy, and that's really what caused their rift.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Burn it all down for a fresh start or move and start over.
Like literally burn it down.
Mm, I'm not gonna say figuratively, whatever that may look like in a
Okay.
situation. Burn it all down, like either burn your house down, you burn bridges with people, you burn yourself, you just burning everything, or you just let it lie and then move. Just take
I'm gonna
off.
let it lie and move.
Just gonna let it, just go move.
Yeah, I'm just move. I'm just be up and gone.
Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I do both.
Here you go.
I burn it all down. Just burn it down. Then I'm leaving. Cause you didn't piss me off, I'm sure. So you know what? On the way out, I'm gonna make a grand exit. I'm gonna set off
Oh my
fireworks and
gosh.
everything and be up out of here. Okay, so next segment, and we're almost to the end, but for little fires everywhere. If you had to pick a character to tell about themselves, to read them down from each book, who would you pick from The Husband's Secret and Little Fires Everywhere? If you had to tell them about themselves.
From the husband's secret, that's a tough one. But I will probably read down the mother of I think Rachel, the mother of the deceased daughter.
The deceased daughter. Okay.
Cause no, bitch. Like I get it. I get it.
Your child died. Yeah.
I get it. Because I don't know where that would take me, but I probably would have took me there then. Like
Mm-hmm.
if it's been all these years and you're over here living, functioning well, you spazzing out now, I'm gonna need you to act like you done been dealing with this for 40 years. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm sorry, RP to your child, 40 years, you're gonna have to have some type of lid on that cap. Okay?
Yeah.
Don't nobody judge me
Mm-hmm.
in the comments, read the book first. Um And of course, in Little Fires Everywhere, Elena, like I got to read you down because you're doing too much, bitch. You're doing too much.
Yeah. She's
And you
dealing
better
with.
be glad that she ain't jumping on you.
Yeah.
And you thought my daughter was doing something, but it was really your funky daughter
Yo.
doing something her fast things.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Yeah.
digress.
And try to bring my child into. Oh, yeah.
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 So you gonna have to get red for filth.
Yeah. From the show, honestly, outside of Elena, I would have read the daughter down. The
Oh, and Pearl. Pearl
Yeah,
gonna
I
have
would
to
have
get
read
red
both
down.
the Pearl down and the other daughter. I forgot her name. The oldest,
Pearl's friend.
Elena's. Yeah, Elena's oldest daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them two. I would have had to read them down.
Yeah, I was gonna
And
have to read Pearl down because it triggers me whenever daughters and kids be going like against their parents and their parents be really good parents. I'm like,
mm-hmm.
whoo, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you're not.
Yeah, because it's like, as a teenager, a lot of teenagers think you know everything, and you just think your parents being unfair and this, that, and the other. Granted, maybe Mia was just trying to wait until a certain point to tell Pearl about the truth of why they're moving
Because that was a
around. But
lot for a kid to know, though. So I
right.
get. I'm not mad at Mia for that.
Yeah, like you're trying to wait till you feel like they're mature enough to
To handle that, that's a
handle
very
that, take it
adult
in.
conversation.
Yeah. How it like Girl, that ain't no excuse. Like you just met this family 2 days ago, 2 nights ago. You just met them, and you don't know nothing about this family for real. So you really finna go against me, the
Yeah.
one who don't mind up and moving? I'll move out of spite. So yeah, I would have had to read them two daughters down. I can't say who I'll read down yet for the husband secret, but I'm gonna let y'all know when I do read it. So okay, and my last few questions for the birthday girl, Miss Amber. What has been your favorite episode so far with the reading corner?
Oh, probably. Ooh, maybe the coldest winter ever. I think that was a really good one.
Coldest Winter Ever was a good one.
Oh,
That's just a good book. Oh,
girl, it's thundering.
yeah. I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear that on the pod, but it's getting down up there in Huntsville. We're trying to.
Trying to.
Um, okay, and this might be a hard one, so if we need to come back to it, we can. But if your life were a book, like right up to this moment,
Hmm.
what would you title it?
Oh, what would I title it?
Hmm.
Amber and all the things that make her crazy.
That's a good one. For all things that make her crazy up until this point. That's a good one. Okay, and since it's your birthday, another year around the sun, what's one thing in both personal and business that you are hoping for within the next year? If you would like to share.
Ooh. In the next year, business wise, I'm hoping to get more speaking engagements with my sleep business.
Hmm.
I had one in a community baby shower and it was really fun. I didn't know how they were going to go because they were kind of like freestyling it. So now I kind of can be like more prepared and give back to the community through those like speaking events. So I'm really looking forward to doing that.
Hmm.
Um, in this next year. Personally, I'm looking forward to getting fit and fine and doing something really special since me and him didn't do anything grand for our 10 year because
Hmm.
kids, school, all the things. We
Hmm.
are thinking about doing something. We're planning something grand here soon in the next year or two.
Hmm.
So I'm excited about it.
Love that for you guys. Yay. All right. So, my birthday message for Amber, I am so honored to be your friend.
Don't make me cry,
And
friend.
no, I'm not gonna make you cry. Well, I can't say that. I'm
I'm
not.
a
But
crybaby, especially when
you
people tell me how much they love me and stuff like that. I know. It's gonna make me
yeah.
cry.
I am so grateful that you came into my life, and I wish you nothing but happiness and success in all avenues of your life. You are a top tier sleep coach. For those who don't know, business plug, Sleep Peas, pediatric sleep coach, award winning pediatric sleep coach. You heard her having speaking engagements already. So y'all check her out at Sleep Peas on Instagram,
On
Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook.
Yes. So check that out. And I just love that you came on this journey with me. This is a new
Thank you for
frontier.
having me.
Yeah. And you are a very special person. You bring a light to every room you go in. And you're beautiful and you're smart and you're just all the things. So, and you fine, girl. You already fine. So you're just gonna get finer. So that's why
Thank
that man
you.
crazy about you right now. It's
Ah,
psychotic. So I love you and you're a
I love
big
you.
Gemini, and
Pew, pew, pew,
I
pew.
hope that your birthday is everything you would like it to be and
Thank you.
more. So, yeah, love. That's my birthday message for Amber.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, yeah, this episode was dedicated to Amber, her birthday, and talking about her favorite books and what she, enjoys and likes, and just to let her come sit down and talk. Don't got to do nothing. Just chill out and
That is a
vibe.
great birthday gift. I wasn't stressed
So,
about this episode at all.
oh, they hit my camera. Y'all should see Amber. Be like, I don't know if I explained this good enough. I don't know if I went in detail. Oh, I missed this detail about the book. Oh my God. I'd be like, Amber, it's fine. It's okay. And she comes up with the best questions to ask. So, yeah, we're gonna wrap this on up. Like I said, by the time y'all hear this, her birthday would have passed. But please drop some happy birthdays in the comments.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah. So Where to find us? We are on Apple Podcast,
Spotify.
Spotify for podcasts. We're on TikTok as the Reading Corner Pod, on Instagram as the Reading Corner Pod. Gonna be updating the YouTube soon to include all our visuals and whatnot. And yeah, if y'all have any book suggestions, anything you want us to review and go over, any authors, anything you guys want to talk about, we will talk about it because it's a book for everything out there. So y'all let us know and we'll check y'all out in our next episode, which will be part 2 of the ritual. We're gonna excuse me, we're gonna get that out. Um
Yes.
yeah, so I guess that's it, y'all. And Amber, you got anything? You good?
That's it. That's all. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in and rocking out with us in our little corner of the
Yes.
internet.
Where we read books
And sometimes people.
if need be. All right. See y'all. Bye.
Bye.